Good evening and welcome to the Crestwood School Board of Education meeting. November 21st, 2022. Madam Secretary, I'd like to call the meeting to order at 7:58. Can I get a roll call vote?
Sure. Mr. Amon?
Here.
Ms. Berry? Here. Mr. Baidoon?
Here.
Ms. Zayat?
Here.
Ms. Fawaz?
Here.
Myself, Mr. Saba.
Here.
Chair, you have a quorum.
Thank you. We'll start with the pledge.
Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Ms. Janoon, can we have the consent agenda, please?
Board of Education approval is recommended for the items listed on the consent agenda, which include the November 21st, 2022 board agenda, the minutes from the study session on Monday, October 24th, 2022, the minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, October 24th, 2022, and the check register dated October 1st through October 31st, 2022.
Support.
Okay. Recommended action for the consent agenda is the Board of Education approval is recommended for items listed on the consent agenda, which include the November 21, 2022 board agenda, the minutes from the study session on Monday, October 24, 2022, the minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, October 24, 2022, and the check register dated October 1st through October 31st, 2022. Motion made by Secretary Janoon, supported by Trustee Saba. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Business report.
Thank you. The attached list of requisitions are items that buildings or departments would like to purchase for upcoming needs. The requisitions have gone through all the appropriate approval processes and have been approved by administration for purchases. In addition, these funds are available to make the purchases. Once the requisitions are approved, they will be processed and purchase orders will be sent out.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Saba.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the requisitions per attachment 4A1. Support.
Recommended action that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the requisitions per attachment 4A1, made by Trustee Saba, supported by Trustee Baidoon. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next item.
Thank you. Number 2, approval of confirming purchase orders. The attached confirming purchase orders are items that need to be processed prior to the board approval. The items are staff reimbursement, robotics registration, playoff, hoodies, and miscellaneous supplies.
Madam Chair,
Trustee Saba.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the confirming purchase orders per attachment 4A2. Support.
Recommended action by Trustee Saba, supported by Trustee Amon, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the confirming purchase orders per attachment 4A2. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Number 3, renewal of Divine Child and Crestwood School District non-core teacher agreement. Public schools are able to provide non-core instructional staff to parochial schools in the area in return for the state foundation allowance for the amount of time each student receives instruction from the provided staff member. Time spent with the provided teacher for religious instruction or activities is not allowable for compensation from the state. Shared time is the state of Michigan program that under the Michigan Pupil Accounting Manual allows for pupil in non-public schools to partner on eligible non-core elective classes. The 2022-2023 Divine Child and Crestwood School District non-core teacher agreement is being presented for approval.
Support.
Madam Chair,
I think we need a motion.
I move that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the mutual agreement upon contract with Divine Child Schools for Crestwood to provide non-core instructional staff to Divine Child Schools for the 22-23 school year in return for the state foundation allowance for each student receiving a non-core, non-religious instruction with the provided Crestwood instructional staff member as per attachment 4A3.
Recommended action by Trustee Berry, supported by Trustee Baidoon, that the Crestwood Board of Education approves the mutually agreed upon contract with Divine Child Schools for Crestwood to provide non-core instructional staff to Divine Child Schools for the 2022-2023 school year in return for the state foundation allowance for each student receiving non-core, non-religious instruction from the provided Crestwood instructional staff member, as per attachment 4A3. Any discussion?
Yes.
Trustee Zaba?
Go ahead, Sedla. Please, I insist.
Trustee Fawaz?
So I've always never liked this one. And seem to have a problem every time, but, so this is the list, no other class besides these is for this, right? And then our students are not able to go there and enjoy any of these classes, right?
No.
Even though that's our teacher, our classroom technically, we're paying for all of that.
It's our teacher, but not our classroom. And we get the FTE, we get a portion of the FTE from the state, which helps us financially. So we support them by taking care of the cost of the teacher. We get a portion of the FTE, which exceeds the cost of the teacher, so financially it helps us.
And so financially, and I don't recall, which line item is this going to? Our like general fund or,
It does go to the general fund. It's identified under Divine Child, so it has its own codes.
okay, and so like last year, how much revenue did we get from this?
And I knew you were going to ask that, and I did do the spreadsheet, and I left it on my desk, and so I will make sure that it's in the Friday update so you can see it, because I don't remember the number off the top of my head.
All right.
But I do have it prepared, and I just forgot it, so I
Okay,
apologize.
thank you.
No, we understood.
Any further discussion?
Yeah.
Trustee Sabo?
Is this the only agreement we have with, does it have to be a high school, is the first question?
No,
And
also elementary as well.
so do we have anything with St. Linus, with Wise, with anybody else?
No.
And have we offered this to other schools? Do they know it's available?
I will say, and I don't want to throw anybody out there, we were approached by another private school, and we gave them the information that they need to fill out. We're still waiting for them to reply.
I like Selwa, have a problem with this, but I understand the financial aspect for the, and this is the closest thing to a voucher to me. I hate to say it. I don't like it. It's not anything we did wrong. This is something I think the state needs to address, because these are parochial schools, they're private schools, public funding to go to them. Doesn't feel right for some reason. I'm not knocking Divine Child, which is a fantastic educational school, please, I'm not, replace Divine Child with School A. I don't like it, but again, it's nothing we can control. It's way out of our control, so.
Trustee Barry?
Well, I know that we stand to make over 500 and something thousand from the last numbers that were produced to us, so that could pay for a lot in this district, especially now. So I'm all for this.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nay. Aye.
Okay, we have one. No. No, we don't. She's voted no. It's just Selma. Okay, thank you very much. So that passes.
Thank you. That concludes my business report.
Thank you, Ms. Morgan. Personnel report?
I will handle the personnel report today, being that Dr. Lazar is absent. So non-instructional appointments, appointment of lunch monitor, Crestwood High School, Lorenzo Dorsey. Mr. Dorsey enjoys being around youth. He has worked in child care centers as well as charity organizations. He's looking forward to starting employment at Crestwood High School as a lunch monitor. See attachment 5.A.1. Also, number 2, appointment of lunch monitor, Highview Elementary, Zubaydah Najim. Miss Najim is looking forward to starting employment after many years of caring for her family, and now that all of her children are in school, she is looking to keep busy by working as a lunch monitor and volunteering in schools. She is looking forward to joining the Highview team. See attachment 5.A.2. Number 3, appointment of a special education paraprofessional, Highview Elementary, Danielle Lepechki. Ms. Pechki has worked as a substitute paraprofessional for Crestwood School District for 3 years. Prior to substituting as a paraprofessional, Ms. Pechki also worked in our district as a lunch monitor for 3 years. She is excited to become a full-time paraprofessional for the district. See attachment 5.A.3.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Baidoon.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the hiring of the candidates named in action items 5A1, 5A2, 5A3, effective pending acceptable criminal background check and other employment documentation as required by law.
Support?
Support.
Okay, recommended action by trustee Baidoon, supported by trustee Saba, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the hiring of the candidates named in action item 5A1, 5A2, 5A3, effective pending acceptable criminal background check and other employment documentation as required by law. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Fall coaching appointment, action item appointment of additional fall 2022-2023 coaches. Lexi Sarton for cheerleading coach. Ahmed Al Sayed, assistant varsity wrestling coach. Muhammad Hakim, middle school wrestling coach.
Madam Chair?
Trustee Sabo?
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the hiring of fall coaches for the 2022-2023 school year.
Support.
Recommended action by trustee Saba, supported by trustee Amen, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the hiring of fall coaches for the 2022-2023 school year. Any discussion?
Yes.
Hearing,
Honestly, I want to congratulate, I know Mr. El Sayed and Mr. Hakim, both were students of this school district, both participated in multiple sports, and it's great to have them back leading the next generation of youth. So it's great to have them on the squad.
agreed, it's always nice to see students come back. Hearing no further discussion, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next.
Paraprofessional stipend, approval of letter of understanding, paraprofessional stipend. In order to allow the district to be more competitive with paraprofessional wages and recognize the work of our paraprofessionals and special education department with our highest need students, we are proposing the attached stipend.
Madam Chair?
Trustee Sabo.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the letter of understanding with regard to the special education paraprofessional stipend, see attachment 5C1.
Support.
Okay. Recommended by trustee Saba, supported by trustee Baydoun, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the letter of understanding with regard to special education paraprofessional stipend, see attachment 5C1. Any discussion?
Yes, I have a question. How many parapro, special ed parapros do we have and how many regular ed?
This is when we need Andrea.
Can you get that
Regu-
to us?
Regular ed, the only ones that we have the media pairs and the Title I.
So why wouldn't we include them in something?
The media pairs already receive an additional stipend.
Okay.
And so the title paras, the demands on the title paras are not the same demands as the special ed para.
Okay, but, you know, they're not making much either. So, I mean, if we're gonna do something, and like you said, we're trying to keep our employees. How would I feel as an employee if you're favoring one over the other?
The problem that has been is that the special ed paras leave the special ed department to do the other positions.
Okay.
So
So maybe we can give them a stipend and then maybe entice the other ones to stay by giving them something?
What did you
I
say the
can't-
regular paraprofessionals already receive?
the media paraprofessionals already receive a stipend. So that would be the ones at the elementary school and the secondary. Then there are 3 title paras, but the rest are special ed. But what happens is the special ed paras tend to leave the special ed positions.
Because they want the regular one.
It's harder work.
So we're offering a
It's less
stipend to keep
demanding.
them.
We're having a hard time maintaining our special education paras. We also lose our special education paras to other districts because they pay more. We are going into contract negotiations next year, and this is why we're creating this short-term fix, so that when we negotiate next year, we can have more competitive salaries. Didn't want to say that, but that's the reality of it.
Okay. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, merit pay.
Merit pay approval of merit pay revision in an effort to better align policy with the district focus on student growth. A revision to merit pay policy to include a student growth component is being presented. Attachment 5D1.
Madam Chair?
Trustee Fawaz.
I recommend that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the revised merit pay policy. See attachment 5D1.
Recommended action by trustee Fawaz, supported by trustee Amen, that the Crestwood Board of Education approve the revised merit pay policy, see attachment 5D1. Any discussion?
I have a question. So
Go ahead.
Is this is part of their evaluation? And
Correct.
then you'll decide from there step they fall under?
As stated in 5D1, it's based on their attendance as well as their effectiveness rating.
Okay, and attendance meaning like,
Number of absences used.
and how many are they allowed?
They're allowed as many as they want
But I
unless
mean,
they go
like,
under
where are we
FMLA.
stopping at to give them this,
It's
site?
in there.
Oh, it's right there,
On
okay,
5D1.
I see it, thank
If you
you.
look at the attachment.
Yep,
it's
I
all
saw
in
it.
there. Okay, any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next,
Thank you, Madam President. Superintendent's report.
superintendent's report.
So superintendent's report, there are no action items, just some informational items. First and foremost, as a reminder to the community, district will be closed Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the Thanksgiving holiday. We hope everyone enjoys their time off. It snowed. The last time I remember it snowing before Thanksgiving, I think I was 10. So I don't know what's going on here, but I hope everyone enjoys the time off, get some rest. School will resume on Monday, November 28th. Also, I want to congratulate, first and foremost, our drama team, Peter and the Star Catcher. It was, excellent play, well done. I mean, it was great. I love the stash. He's become my idol. Also, the very next day, I was at the robotics, Lego, First Robotics at Riverside. Our students, as well as students across the other districts, I want to just say something. Going from, and then also, seeing our band. So when you look at our district, this is something that we need to do a better job when we talked about image. We have a band. We have a theater production. We have robotics. We have athletics. We have different student organizations. And the beautiful thing about it, and what I really realized when I was watching all this, is the diversity of our students. See, I don't think people realize how diverse of a district we are. And you see students doing all these different things. And honestly, that's what everybody needs to remember that Crestwood is. So congratulations to everyone. I want to remind everyone that the Crestwood High School and the Riverside Middle School bands will perform December 7th at 7 p.m. Looking forward to that. And the concert will be held at the RMS in the auditorium. Additionally, Crestwood High School boys basketball team versus Stevenson High School will be playing at Little Caesars Arena on December 10th from 12 to 2 p.m. Tickets are $25, and if you purchase a ticket for that, you also can go to the Pistons game on December 4th. So again, our district is moving. We're making some moves. I also want to congratulate our boys athletics. So a lot of our football players were part of the Legacy Food Drive, which was very nice. You saw our boys, you saw student athletes from Dearborn, student athletes from Livonia, all over. And there's so much more. I can go on and on and on. But the final thing I want to say is, again, I want to go back to that whole diversity piece. We as a school district, when I was in the auditorium, when I was in the gymnasium at Crestwood on Saturday morning for the first Lego robotics tournament, and I saw school districts from across the Metro Detroit area in this 5th, 6th grade competition, that's what we are. We're not just about one program. We're not just about one team. We're not just about one thing. There's a lot of great things going on in this district. And I'm sure I'm missing some things, and I apologize. Come after me later. But I'm just really proud of the direction we're going. And parents, we need you. Come to the schools. Volunteer. Help out. We need more parent support. Thank you, Madam President and Board. Yes. Oh, sorry, Trustee Fawaz, thank you. I did send out a letter today. We do apologize. There was miscommunication between Dean Transportation and the district concerning Route 6 this morning. We apologize for the inconvenience it created for everyone. What I can tell you, and I guarantee the board and the community, we as a school district are working diligently so that these types of miscommunications do not occur in the future and that we can resolve these busing issues. Please know, the problem is not the busing. The problem is we don't have enough people to drive the buses. And when I say we, I mean Dean Transportation. There's just not enough people that they have to drive the buses. Additionally, As a school district, we have been reaching out to other bus companies to support us, to fill the gaps. They don't have enough bus drivers to drive their buses. There is a major shortage, not just in Wayne County and in Michigan, but across the nation. So again, if anybody wants to make some decent money, Dean Transportation is hiring. They're giving a sign-on bonus. They've upped the pay, I think, close to $20 an hour, if not more. They keep upping it. Actually, go to Dean Transportation and name your price. You never know. They might just tell you, okay. We need people to drive buses. We need people to drive buses. I can't start driving buses. I'm too busy with traffic duty. So I appreciate everyone's support, and I know everyone's patience has been coming close to an end. We just ask you to be a little more patient with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Masalam. Okay, we're gonna go to board comments. We'll start with trustee Fawaz.
So I'd like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving coming up. Be safe with your families. I'd like to also say my family and I did attend the play at Crestwood. It was really good. Everybody enjoyed it. So nice job to all of the kids involved there. They all did really good performances. Like to also congratulate all my colleagues on their re-elections, and newcomer David Williamson, who I know is here today. And other than that, that's it. Thank you.
My turn?
Yes,
Or are you
sir.
going to go back?
No, your turn.
All right. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the drama club. Kayla Kubitz did an amazing job, and all the students that were involved. It was a great show. I had too much popcorn. The free popcorn with the VIP tickets was a little overboard for me, but it was great. Mr. Marabias did an amazing job. I also was there all day Saturday at the robotics tournament. There's one thing I would like to add. The parents, to Dr. Masalam's point, the parents need to come out and start supporting the kids. Riverside had 6 teams there representing out of 29 or 31 teams, something like that. And the parent involvement, I would just say I would like to see more. My wife was there, scheduled all day to be a volunteer. I said I would go there, pop in and out every now and then and see how things are going and be there when my son was performing. But I felt like we didn't have enough support, so I ended up just staying. So, at the end of the day, we need to come out and help our kids out. And I say our kids, it doesn't matter if you have kids in the district or not. It was it was a fun event. I learned something that I didn't know. It was really cool, and thanks to Mr. Marabias for a successful event. Also, thank you to Amity Foundation. I know a lot of our students in our district were out there this weekend with the turkey drive, so thank you to Amity and their support. There was a tree lighting ceremony today in Dearborn. I know a lot of our children in the district were there singing and being a part of that tree lighting ceremony. So again, thank you to Mr. Beydoun for incorporating, Mr. Rashid Beydoun for incorporating a lot of our students in this district to be a part of that. 2 more, I promise. I want to say special congratulations to Ali Saad at Riverside Middle School. Ali Saad was named he's a 7th grader. He was named the Legacy Linebacker of the Year event during their 7-on-7s tournament. There's a lot of kids who participate there. So congratulations to Ali Saad. And also congratulations to the Dearborn Heights Raiders. The freshmen in JV have won the championship. So special congrats there, and hope all these success stories continue to surface up to our high school.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, just one more. December 3rd, since we're talking about robotics, they're having another competition at Riverside. So if you can come out December 3rd to volunteer or just observe, it'll be here.
Thank you. Trustee Janine.
So I also attended the play with my family with Miss Colbush and her team. They did a wonderful job. I did just get a text a little bit ago about 3 of our staff members here that attended our RMS boys basketball games. The 7th and 8th graders, they both won, but I'd like to say thank you to Miss Aid and Miss Ewing and Miss Martinez, who took the time out of their evening to go support our boys. It was an away game, and I think that speaks volumes. It's like besides our parents, being there, we also need the staff to support the students outside of, those extracurricular activities. So thank you to them. I know it means a lot to the families. Obviously, it meant a lot to the parents because I got a text, saying, please share this. We were thrilled to see them there. So thank you to them, and thank you.
Trustee Barry,
I just want to start off by saying I'm wishing everybody a happy and healthy Thanksgiving, and I'm grateful for the community for giving me 6 more years. I'm blessed to be serving you, and I look forward to serving you for another 6 years instead of 2 months. So again, thank you and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Trustee Amen.
First, I want to start off by saying congratulations to the Drama Club on a great play. Also looking forward to the Winter Band concert, and the basketball game at Little Caesars Arena. And what Hasbedun was saying with the parent involvement, hopefully we can get a lot of our supporters, parents, and teachers and staff out there to support the kids with the band and the basketball game. And then I wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and a safe weekend. And if you guys fry turkeys like Coach Haas, stay away and be safe and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. Trustee Sabo.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I echo these sentiments of everybody before around the drama, Peter and the Starcatcher, the Winter Band concert, obviously exciting. Crestwood playing at Little Caesars Arena. I'm frustrated with the busing situation like everybody else, and I understand what's going on. And I think Dean is going to have like 3,000 calls tomorrow with people throwing numbers at them, thanks to Dr. Musalam.
Hey, whatever works.
Hey. We talk about parent involvement. I've been on this soapbox for a long time, and there was a band event that was at Crestwood not too long ago, and I think Mr. Williamson knows what I'm talking about. And I saw parents standing at the gate selling popcorn, and were just involved. There wasn't a whole lot of parents, but there was a lot, right? And our high school team, football team, went to the playoffs. There was about 30 people in the stands. It was a little embarrassing, I think is the word I would use. And if it offends anybody, it wasn't my intention, but we traveled all these school districts and we see the parent involvement. And I do need to give kudos out to Miss Fatmi Ashkar, because that woman is a lifesaver for so many different events. She has 2 children in the high school and 1 at Riverside, and there's not anything that we ask of her that she says no to. Her and her husband and her children are always volunteering. Mr. Ali Berry, Mr. Hassan Bazi, and Mr. Mohammed Jani, anytime we pick up the phone and say we need your help, they're there. Unfortunately, that Rolodex is not very thick for many of the events and the different programs that we have here. I know we're doing the Dad's Club with Dr. Musalam. I think the only thing I'm going to ask of everybody again, and I'm not going to stop asking this until I see more participation, because those 4,000 plus students are all our children, and we do everything we can to support them. We're just going to ask that you do the same. This is about building a village. It's about allowing these young folks to see what community involvement is. If we don't lay the tracks right now for community involvement and giving back, as I promote to my children to be a part of events, like Miss Alzayat and her husband do every year with Amity, and all the other events like the Hype Turkey Drive, what do we have? We have nothing to stand on with these children. It's not just about sending them to Harvard or U of M. It's about teaching them how to be a part of society, to give back. And honestly, we need to do better as adults. And I think that is the trendsetter for these young folks. We need to set the benchmark. So I'm asking all of you to help me set the benchmark. I want to congratulate from Adam Berry and Mr. Mohammed Bazi for winning MVPs in football. Good luck to robotics on December 3rd, and hopefully we'll have a larger turnout. Congratulations to all those in the election. And I do want to make sure that everybody knows that Ms. Janoon has a special place in all of our hearts for everything that she has done, not only for this board, but that you continue to do on the PTA. I want to thank you. I know we don't say this enough to each other, but I've always appreciated whether we agreed or disagreed, we were always respectful to one another, and we never crossed lines. And you've always done what you thought was best for the kids, and I've always respected that. So I do want to tell you, hopefully this won't be the last time because I think you belong here, but I do want to tell you that I wish you the best. And I'm sure we'll be seeing you at the meetings because I expect that.
Definitely. Thank you.
But you don't have to record them now.
Nope. Well, we've got that. We record them now.
All done for you. Trustee Barry, did you
There
have
was
something?
one more thing, the snack and stroll, Crestwood Theater is presenting a snack and stroll, a craft and vendor show on December 3rd from 10 to 3. $3 admission, there's gonna be jewelry, Pampered Chef, Avon, Sensi, and other things. So don't forget about that, and there's food and entertainment. Thank you.
Okay. My turn?
I just want to clarify, we always, we just didn't live stream.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Sorry.
We live stream and
We
record.
live stream.
Yeah. So save you some time.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I wanted to thank our first responders in the city of Dearborn Heights. I don't think that they get enough recognition, especially from our schools, because they are always there when we need them. We had a threat to one of our schools. A notice went out to parents last week, and I wanted to thank the coordination between our administration, your team, Ronnie Abdelhadi at the high school, and our first responders, who all came out to assist us in that phony threat. But I think one of the resonating things that I'm hearing here is that we need more parent involvement, and we're calling on the community for that. We definitely want our parents to be more involved. But with that, I want to remind everybody that the first Parent Advisory Committee meeting will be December 8th, 6 p.m. here at Riverside Middle School. And I think that this will help us with that push for parent involvement. So Dr. Masalam, thanks for coordinating that and having your staff put that together. I think that's a great first start for us. Special thank you to our community partners, to LAHC, to Access, to Amity, for helping, and Zemen International for helping support families in our community who are in need and may need some extra things to get them through the holidays. So I just wanted to extend a special thank you to those partners. It's always great to see our community, our youth in our community coming out to help families in their own community. And I know a lot of these organizations, so I can speak for Amity, that we started the Amity Foundation for that reason, to have youth get involved in giving back to their community, so that when they go away to college or that when they graduate from the district, they always remember their community where they come back and give back. That's one of our main mottos. So thank you very much for that. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm very thankful for everybody here in the Crestwood District. I'm thankful for our staff, for our community, for our faculty, our teachers, our students, and I just wanted to wish everybody a peaceful holiday season. One of the things that I think is most important to remember is whether you sit here or not, you can still be a part of this district. You're still an integral part of this district. And Trustee Janoon, I agree with Trustee Sabo that whether you are sitting at this table or across from us, you are still just as important and valued. So I did want to tell you that. And that is all that I have.
Madam Chair?
Sure.
I just want to make sure we highlight one of our community businesses. Ms. Fawaz and I had spoken a while back, and she had mentioned that the robotics team needed some support. And Mr. Merbias and Nabila were looking for support. And with one phone call, literally one phone call, to Mr. Ahmad Bousi at IB Electric on Warren Avenue in Dearborn Heights, I called him and I said, we need your support. He didn't even ask me, what do you need? He just said, anything you need. What do you need? Didn't come out of his mouth. He just said, anything you need. I said, I'm going to have somebody reach out to you. They'll let you know the specifics. And from my understanding was, all he said was, just tell me what to write on the check and come pick it up. Those are the types of businesses in this community that we have, that we can reach out to when we need that support, because Mr. Marabias does a heck of a job with that program, and he needed some extra funding, and a business owner just stepped up. That's IB Electric on Warren Avenue in Dearborn Heights. That's where I spend my money, with businesses that support our district. Thank you, Mr. Busey.
Well said. Totally agree. Thank you, Mr. Busey, for all your support. And to all the local businesses that support our school district. With that, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Oh, do we have, no, I don't think we have any. No. Okay. So motion to adjourn by trustee Sabah, supported by trustee Baydoun. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned at 8:33 PM. Thank you.